I've just fit 3 security lights, one at the front, this one on the gable end overlooking the pond, and a full sea system that works off solar. And then I'm going to be doing a lot of weeding and sorting out the plants surrounding the pond using this new weeding tool. Welcome to Pomfret's Pond. Currently I haven't got any CCTV cameras or security, and I've just discovered a very affordable way to put a system in, CCTV, that pings your phone and it's triggered by a movement. It's called Amazon Blink. That's the doorbell. I fit the doorbell already and then discovered the other camera system, solar panels, so you don't need to start hardwiring your house, and they're very affordable. That's the camera that clips onto the underside of the solar panel, and the unit goes up onto your house, overlooking your pond or your drive or wherever you want to. It can it's also attached to a sync module, which is this thing, and that takes a memory stick that records all the footage, and it links every camera and every device that you've got to it. That's the actual doorbell. That's the sync module, just plugs into the wall and takes a memory stick. So that's the back plate. You literally screw that onto the wall and you can see the hooks, and then the unit just drops onto that, powered by solar, connected to all your other devices in your phone, and away you go. So that's the back plate fitted. So the doorbell will pick up that side of the drive, but because the motorhome's here, this camera's going to be pointing on this side in case anybody tries to sneak up and round. Go on, Rox. So the unit is a zinc Lin twin adjustable PIR wall light, movement triggered. And as you can see, it's fully plastic, which means that you only need a live and a neutral. They're the only 2 ways that are coming out of the wall. That's the old lamp off, but as you can see, there's only a live and a neutral. So I've had to buy specific units that are all fully plastic, no steel on them, and you don't need an earth. That's that one down. I think the house was built in the mid-80s, and I think these old lighting units have been on it since they were new, since the house was new. So let's get the third and final security light fitted. So that's the final light fitted. It's on a switch that's on the back wall of the living room, and the front light and the side light are on a switch that's behind the front door in the hallway to switch them on at night, off during the daytime. I'll just do a quick unboxing of this Reolink solar panel security camera. For recording the footage, it's got a slot for a micro SD card, which you have to buy separately. See if I can do this with one hand. I think that's the instruction manual. Some foam padding. The Reolink solar panel with plenty of cable, and it looks like there's a strap in there to attach it to a tree or a round static pole or something, and there's another there to attach the camera to a tree. That's the mount for the camera. It all seems quite substantial actually. It's cast aluminium, not a lot of plastic. Roll plugs. There's a charge, that's to charge it. It's got a built-in rechargeable battery. That's to take it down and charge it if you've not got a solar panel. But I don't want to keep taking it down and recharging. So the solar panel, it should be self-sufficient. Actually, it's quite a substantial camera. It feels very well made. And that's the slot for the micro SD card. Right, I'm going to go in, take this all in the house now. Go on the Reolink app and link it to my phone, and then we'll get it mounted on the side of the house. Quite impressed there with the quality of the build. I'm not going to be able to film me linking the app because I'm going to be using my phone for it. But there's plenty of videos on YouTube showing you how to connect this system to your phone. Be with you shortly. Okay, so back outside, I've installed the Reolink app. That's the bracket for the camera. I've put the bracket up for the solar panel. I'm just about to screw the camera to the bracket and align it, pointing in the direction I need it. That's the system for the rear of the house completed. Camera to solar panel, and I've the extra cable. Of course, it came with extra long cable. From the front, you tucked it behind the drain pipe. So the camera doorbell covers this part of the drive. In fact, it covers more or less the whole drive when the vehicles aren't parked on it. But nobody can get up this part of the drive without being on camera. This camera covers this part of the drive. And there's the solar panel for the side camera. This is the side, it's on the gable end of the house, and it covers the whole garden. I didn't want to put one over the patio because they're triggered by movement, and we use the patio that much, there'd be endless clips coming on my phone. But you cannot get to the pond. The only two ways you can get to the pond is over this gate, which is covered from the front, and this camera. Anybody comes over that, they're immediately on camera. And This back fence goes onto some woodland at the back of, so anybody wanting to get over into the garden through the woodland, they'll be captured crossing this lawn here, going towards the pond. All the other boundaries are covered by neighbours' fences who've got CCTV anyway. And now to do some weeding. Sunny summer evening. Song of the blackbird. But before I've had a chance to dig these out at this side, I started at the other side. The dandelions are starting to go into seed. So I'm going to pluck the heads off them all before the seeds get a chance to spread. I don't particularly mind the buttercups because the flowers, some call them weeds, but a weed's only a flower in the wrong place where you don't want it. And the buttercups naturally grow next to streams and wild ponds. But we've got to get rid of these dandelion heads before they start seeding the whole bloody garden. There are some buds, like this one, dandelions that are about to go into seed, so I might as well pluck them before they do. So there are all the dandelion seeds up to now that I've stopped propagating, but they're all getting there slowly but surely. Just got rid of all these big dot leaves and everything. It's surprising how quickly things get overgrown, but just weeding the edge of the pond here, and there's several of them, don't know if you can see that. They look like baby dragonflies or baby damselflies. They're hiding under leaves, so I'm going to leave it for now at this part. Carry on at the other side. Your thoughts are welcome. Before we built the pond, there was absolutely nothing on this embankment, nothing had grown because we had conifers as tall as this that overshadowed any light that came onto the embankment. And since then it's turned into a really healthy natural habitat. I'll show you a snippet of what it looked like before. Right, that's most of the weeding done. All the CCTV and security lights fitted. I've had to stop because of these baby damselflies or dragonflies or whatever they are. I'm no expert, but that's certainly what they look like. I'm sure some of the viewers out there will know exactly what they are. Thanks for watching Pomfret's Pond.